Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Watch Darius TV. I am back with another review, and this one is of Kendrick Lamar GNX album. If you like this video, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And yo, let's just get straight into this review, okay? So I listened to this album, and I gotta say, this is honestly a really good album. It was basically almost every song on this album I liked. I will say I probably wasn't as in love with this album as much as I was with his earlier albums like Good Kid, Mad City, Section 8. Those albums were just classic. This album had a lot of good songs on it. Right Out Murals I thought was good, good strong start to the album. He just pretty much goes for does a bunch of names drops, goes for everybody. Sneak Diss said Andrew Schultz, goes in on, reference to Wayne and Snoop, Cat Williams. He just name drops stuff like that. He just going in. So it started out really good. I gotta say, Whacked Out Murals is a pretty cool song. I wasn't really that sure about Squabble Up, Luther, and Man at the Garden. Those are songs that I wasn't really know if I was all that sure about. I like the Luther song. I think SZA did a great job on the hook. I love the sample of course, Luther, which is the name of the song, stuff like that. So it was an okay song. I wasn't really crazy about that. I thought Man at the Garden, great song to drive through. Drive to saying I deserve it all. I like the motivational message throughout that song. Hey Now was cool. I like that whoever that artist was, Dottie Six. I'm not sure. I never even heard of him before. Whoever that artist was pretty cool. He seemed like he collabs with a lot of maybe lesser known artists, maybe from California. I'm assuming some of these people I don't know. I know Roddy Ricch is on this album, but other than that, it's a couple of artists I'm not really too familiar with. But it was a cool song, I'll say. Reincarnated, he basically goes throughout the whole song with this like a Pac flow. He's kind of rapping similar to Pac, and I'm guessing this song was more about his origins. More of getting into the idea of his upbringing, kind of similar to Good Kid, Mad City throughout the album. Is a lot of references to I guess his upbringing. I believe that's what that album was. I haven't heard Good Kid, Mad City in a minute, but so that was a pretty good song. I think at the end of the song, I think he was talking to his dad, I believe, and so that was pretty good. I like that. And then TV off. All right. The song started okay. It didn't really catch my attention until halfway through the song. You kind of just, They Not Like Us song just kind of pops up and, right in the middle of the song. So that was pretty interesting. Kind of reminded me of that one Kanye West song when the Designer Panda song just pops up in the middle of it halfway through. So you know, it just popped. It was still a good song, though. I'll say that. Then there's Dodger Blue. It's a chill song. They got Roddy Ricch on there, Wally the Sensei, and Sight Seven. I'm not even sure who that is. All I know is Roddy Ricch. It was a chill song. It was another song, pretty good. My always say the only real song on this album that I gotta say that I love the most, my favorite song on the album, the song that I actually had to add to my playlist, I would say, is Peekaboo. There's an artist on there as I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name as Chick. I can't. I don't even know who this guy is. I never heard of him. He was pretty good on a track. Mainly this song I heard a lot on Instagram and TikTok, and this is a song that everybody been using. That pop 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 out here. They've been using that basically on every type of uh, skit that they can do. But that was a pretty dope song. That's like one of my favorite songs on this album. And he also decided to make a Heart Part 6. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard a whole lot of the other Sixes songs. Heart songs. I probably heard them maybe once. So this is my first time really listening to one of the Heart songs. I ain't heard them in a minute. I believe that this song was about the origins of like Black Hippie, TDE. One of the things that he said in this song that really stuck out to me was he said that Black Hippie failed because of him. Now, me personally, I love Black Hippie. I wish it would have came out with an album. I would have loved that. Same goes for like all the other supergroup bands like Slaughterhouse, stuff like that. Even people may not know this, but Funk Volume. These are people I would have loved to have albums from, but they just never worked out. And Black Hippie was always something I remember hearing in high school, and it's like never had any other music coming out. But that kind of stuck out to me when he said that because I was always wondering like, Danny never came out with nothing. So that stuck out to me. And then he has a song. It's called the name of the album GNX. It's another good song too. It seemed like a lot of the artists was like young up and coming California artists because I can hear from the accent. There's a guy on the song named Hitta J3, Young Threat, and Python. I can't pronounce that name. They rap pretty good. They were decent, you know what I'm saying? Like that song too. And then Gloria. Now this song was really interesting. This is another song that SZA was also on. She did her thing, singing a hook. At first the song sounded like he was just basically making a love song about some girl he was dating, whatever like that, or maybe his wife, I guess. But it ends up being a song. It was a metaphor for his love for hip hop and his love for, you know, he uses his pen to be able to write his raps. So it kind of reminded me a lot of Kanye West's Homecoming song. He's making a reference to you know, another example of like a metaphor for his love for rap and stuff like that by, you know, making it seem like he was talking about a woman. So that was pretty good. So I would say from this album, let's see, the 12 songs I liked on here. I liked, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of the 12 songs on here, I liked about 9 of them. Only 3 I wasn't really that sure about. So I would say this album was pretty dope. It was good. It was, you know, my main song that I really liked the most was of course Peekaboo. The other songs were really good. Some you can like, you know, listen to, you can drive through. Some more chill. Like I said, I still didn't like this as much as I liked his earlier albums. I still think his earlier albums are classics. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to his last album, the one that came out a couple years ago. I forget the name of it, but I haven't listened to that. The Big Steppers, I haven't listened to that yet. I'm definitely gonna make a review of that, but yeah, this album was actually pretty decent. You know, I would say I kind of, you know, I liked it. It was a decent, you know, album, and I'm surprised They Not Like Us wasn't on this. But then again, they played that song halfway to death last year, so yep, there was that. But anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video for more album reviews coming up. And also, of course, I'm still doing reviews of the latest new TV shows and movies coming out this year of 2025. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video for any new content involving Kendrick Lamar, new albums, mixtapes, any of that. You can see it right here, me doing a review of it. So thanks, guys.